You know, we were all born with values, traits, and abilities. But how does one showcase those values, traits, and abilities? Let's talk about that. That's coming up next. Trust and believe. Trust and believe, everybody. You are tuned into episode 125 of the NOMADCAST, a podcast that covers multiple topics. I'm your host, Mr. Anderson. Thank you for tuning in today. Now, today I want to start it off, today is Monday Mental Combat. So I want to start off something where, thinking about this over the weekend and also conducting research for this topic. I thought about how can we improve ourselves? How can we showcase ourselves for the greater good? Are we doing the best we can? Are we, enhancing our qualities to be better people than we were yesterday? I want to be a better person today, Monday, than I was yesterday, Sunday. And as you can see here in the thumbnail, we kind of talked about it. And I titled this episode, How to Showcase Your Phoenix. And that's achievable in 3 methods. And I'm going to talk about that. Now, before I get started, I want to read this little clip here I found on the internet. We talk about Phoenix, which is the bird. And a lot of people look at the bird as a afterlife. Some people look at it as demonic. It's a demonic bird. Some people look at it in the angelic sense. This bird is part of the rebirth. It symbolizes rebirth. So I want to read something here on the internet when we're talking about Phoenix. A phoenix is often thought to represent multiple virtues, grace, and kindness. Furthermore, we can break it down to this. The body represents kindness, the wings represent prosperity, and the head represents reliability. And I think that's where I want to go with this episode. We're going to talk about 3 achievable methods as it relates to showcasing your phoenix. Now, let's talk about kindness. Kindness. A lot of people say, well, kindness is just about being nice to people. What I want to do with the word kindness, I want to break it down into 2 parts. Being kind to yourself, being kind to others. Let's start with kindness to yourself. Now, being kind to yourself, what does that mean? The very first thing I think about with being kind to yourself is respecting yourself. I'm going to say that again, ladies and gentlemen. Respecting yourself. Putting yourself in situations where you're not tempted to do anything that can disrespect yourself. Putting yourself in situations where you need to be there for the right things. You don't need to be there for the wrong things. That's being kind. That's being respectful. Being kind to yourself. Treating yourself. Hey, I got promoted yesterday. I'm happy. I want to buy a brand new whatever. I want to buy this. That's being kind to yourself. Treating yourself. You don't have to feel this guilt like, well, I just got this promotion. I don't know if I deserve it. Look, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here to tell you, if you work hard and you do the things you need to do, and you're in a positive mindset and you're doing great and wonderful things for you, for your family, whatever, you deserve to treat yourself. They used to talk about this on their show called Parks and Recreation. They had an episode about it. Treat yourself. You have to treat yourself. That's being kind to yourself, loving yourself. Anything that you need to do to put a smile in your face, being happy about who you are. That's being kind. Because if you're not kind to yourself, how on earth can you be kind to others? So being kind to yourself, respecting yourself, representing yourself in a proper way. You have a meeting, you have a briefing, you have a meeting to conduct. Be kind to yourself. Represent yourself in the best way. Buy that brand new dress. Buy those brand new shoes. Buy that brand, whatever you want. At this point, sometimes you got to be selfish when you talk about being kind. Being kind to yourself. What do I need to do to make me feel great? How do I feel great? How do I empower myself? How do I make these decisions that can enhance your quality of life? That's being kind. Sometimes kindness is, I want to go on a walk today. Going on a walk is something about those, I don't know what the scientific term is. I'll probably think about it when the show is over. But it releases something in your body that makes you feel good, the goosebumps. You hear an old song. That's being kind to yourself. Watching an old TV show, hanging out with friends. Sometimes just doing nothing is being kind to yourself. Again, you can't be kind to yourself and you're not kind to others. It kind of works hand in hand. One of the things we talked about with the phoenix, that represents the body, mind, body, and soul. Kindness. I love myself. There's nothing, conceited about that. I love myself. I love my family, but I love myself. There's nothing wrong with having that attitude. Sometimes it's a little bit of selfishness. There's nothing wrong with that. Because if you can't love yourself, how are others going to love you? Being kind to yourself. Being good to yourself. Being good to you. You should never diminish anything that you were doing. I know when I was a recruiter in the U.S. Army, we always talked about take credit for your work. Take credit for your work. That's being kind. Hey, man, I put all these guys and gals in the Army. I enlisted all these guys. That's not being cocky or confident, but that's not being cocky. Being kind to yourself. Hey, these are the things I did. I did this. You're not bragging or boasting. You're being kind to yourself. You did these things. You deserve the things that you want in life. Never cheat yourself. Never second guess. Never second guess yourself. Be kind to yourself. You deserve it. Who says you can't be happy? Who says you can't be kind? Who says that? The main people that's telling you don't treat yourself, don't be kind to yourself, don't be nice to yourself, don't respect yourself are the main people that's going through life and life is just kicking them in the face. No, stay away from that. If you're around people that says you're this, you're that, you're negative, you're this and that, stay away from them. Be around the people that's going to verbally empower you. Hey, man, you deserve this. Hey, girl, you deserve that. You deserve it. You work hard. You're a homemaker. You work in the office. You're in the military. You're a lawyer. Whatever your profession is, whatever you do, stay at home mom, stay at home dad, whatever. If you are doing the right thing in life, be kind to yourself. You deserve it. Now, let's transition to kindness to others. Treat people as we want to be treated. We all learned that. Mom and dad taught us that. Grandma and grandpa taught us that. Hey, man, you just make sure you treat this person the same way you want to be treated. We learned that at an early age. It's some of the things that's probably kind of gone by the wayside now with this brand new society, but that's okay. Be kind to others, because remember, it all starts with being kind to yourself, loving yourself, treating yourself, taking credit for your work, doing the things to make yourself feel good about yourself. So now, if I feel good about myself, I want to bless others. I want to do great for other people. People out there struggling, people out there scrapping and trying and clawing their way. They're trying to figure this thing out. Life has choked them. Life has smacked them. Life has kicked them. So for the people that's not going through those negative things in life, those negative events in life, is it upon us? Upon us? Is it upon us to be kind? Yeah, it can be kind. You can be kind to people. I've had many instances where I've given money to people that's, at a lower financial threshold as it relates to people on the street, so on and so forth. I've had the money thrown back at me. I've been cursed at, whatever. At the end of the day, it's not going to stop me from being kind. Now, you can't lend your hand to everybody. Get it, got it, understood. But you still have to have some type of kindness bone in your body. Again, you can't help everybody, but if you have an opportunity to be kind to people, it could be something simple as going to daggone Walmart and pulling the buggy out for a senior citizen because they may lack the physical strength to pull out a buggy. You know how them buggies, they just get stuck. That's kindness. Giving up a parking space, that's kindness. Going into a grocery store and you see the parents can't pay for the bill or their car got declined. I got it. I pay for it. That's kindness. Kindness is so many things. It is not just financial. It could be a handshake. Hey, how you doing? It could be a hug. It could be whatever. But it all starts with you have to be kind to yourself. That is how we showcase our phoenix. We showcase our phoenix that way. Because the phoenix is the bird. We're trying to get there. We're trying to get to great. We want to be great. We want to be better than great. We want to be good. We're going to want to be awesome. We want people to like us, to enjoy us, to respect us because we respect ourselves. So you're being kind to people. Again, it's not just financial. It could be a simple gesture. Hey, what's going on? Remembering something that was important to them. Hey, how did that job interview go? Hey, I saw your son. Did he win a championship in Little League? That's kindness. That is kindness. Oh my gosh. It's putting a smile on my face right now, right? It's all about kindness. Doing things for people. They may not even need it. My father's one of those guys. God forbid you buy this man something, he don't like it. And I think that's where I think a lot of that, plays into the way I think now. Because I'm not the type of person where I want gifts for myself. I'm more of a person by my wife, my children, my mother, my father. You know what I'm saying? But I think a lot of the way my father raised me, it was all about do for others. Make sure everybody else is straight. And so if I try to buy my father a pair of shoes or something, he's like, whoa, I'm good. I don't need these shoes. Yeah, Pop, you can't get around. You're not as mobile as you used to be. So let me go ahead and order you a pair of shoes. Let me order you a pair of boots on Amazon to make your quality of life better than it was yesterday. That's an act of kindness. That's an act of portraying goodwill. That's an act of executing goodwill. That is how we showcase our phoenix, being kind to ourselves and also being kind to others. Kindness. The second thing I want to talk about, and this is what the wings of the phoenix represent, prosperity. Oh, prosperity. You talking about money, Mr. Anderson. Yeah, it all falls back to money. But prosperity can be something simple as you're living rich. You're rich beyond measure. That doesn't equate to dollars. That doesn't equate to currency. Being rich beyond measure could be something simple as, I am thankful I have running water. I am thankful I have light. I am thankful I have a roof. I am thankful family's healthy. I am thankful. That's being prosperous. So now it takes money to make sure those things are executed properly. You need money to daggone pay to finance the daggone lighting, to finance the daggone heating, AC. You need money. But what I'm saying is, I guess what I'm trying to say is be happy where you at with what you have. Now, do you want to do what you need to do to ensure your quality of life is better today than it was yesterday? Yeah, that's your God-given right. You are put on this earth to do something bigger than you. You have to do that. However, things are slow for some people. Things are fast for some people. Being happy where you at. I have a job. I am so thankful. Yeah, I may make X amount of dollars a month. I may make X amount of dollars an hour, but I'm thankful that I have a job. This is an example. Thankful I have a job. That's being prosperous. That's being rich in thinking, rich in mindset. It goes far beyond money. I look at myself with this podcast. The numbers are not where I thought they would be after 8 months, but at the end of the day, I don't even worry about the numbers no more. I'm prosperous. My episode is rich. I feel good about what I'm doing. I'm putting out something positive. I'm putting out something that people can learn from. I'm providing critical takeaways as regards to life, mental health, unbridled motivation, anything. Because it's having a prosperous mindset. And it all starts with the kindness to yourself. It starts with the kindness to others. And now you're being prosperous. At some point, the financials are going to back up your prosperity, your mental prosperity. But you got to take care of the mental prosperity before the financial prosperity comes in. Now you may say, oh, it's evil people out there, Mr. Anderson. And, they're rich, financially rich. Get it, got it, understood. But we can't worry about those folks. We got to worry about ourselves. enriching the mindset, making our mind better, bigger, making it achievable to do the things we need to do. We're all living great. Some people are living better than others. But anytime you're north of the grass, it's a blessing. You're north of the grass. You're living. Now, what you do every day, whatever you do on a Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, that is on you. But we all have a chance to be great. We all have a chance to be prosperous, being thankful for what we have, being thankful for where we're at. That is how we showcase our phoenix. Imagine you showcasing your phoenix right now, and you're showing acts of kindness, goodwill. You're showing acts of prosperity, feeling good about yourself, being happy in your situation, knowing that your situation can improve, but you're feeling happy about it. You're ecstatic about it. You feel it. You feel it in your bones. You feel it in your mentals. You feel good about yourself. That's how we showcase our phoenix. I'm trying to make this bootleg phoenix right here. That is how we showcase our phoenix, being prosperous. And again, it's not about money. It's the mental mindset. How do I showcase this prosperity? You know, when I was in the Army, when I was active duty before I retired, we would go to the field, and everybody that's been stationed with me throughout the years know I cannot stand going to the field. I don't like being dirty. I don't like the dirt. I don't like the mud. I don't like the suck. I never like to embrace it. That's a common thing we say in the military, embrace the suck. I couldn't stand none of that. But as a leader of men, a leader of women, there's no way I can go in there and say, F this. This is messed up. I can't stand we're doing this. I had to have a prosperous mindset. Hey, troops, I know some of you guys and gals don't like being out here. However, there is a common reason why we're out here. We're doing something bigger than ourselves. We're doing something that's bigger than the organization that we serve in. We have to do this to fortify our tools, to enhance our skill sets. These are the things we have to do. So when the Army says move, we have to say which direction. Now, when we get back in our own little circles, yeah, we're like, man, I can't stand being dirty. But what I'm trying to say is it's all about prosperity, that mindset. Yeah, we're in the suck right now. It's muddy. It's dirty. The enemy is attacking. Hey, we're going to get through this. We're going to get through this, and it's not singular. It's collective. We're going to get through this together. Let's figure this thing out. That is being prosperous, a prosperity mindset. It all starts with the mental. It all starts with the mental. Last one, I want to talk about reliability. And with the Phoenix, the head represents reliability. What is the old saying? The best stability is availability. Because if you're available, you're reliable. But if you're not available, you're not reliable. You have to be there. If you say, hey, I got an appointment today at 1600, 4 o'clock for you civilians, and you show up at 4:10, are you being reliable? I can't count on this dude. He's always late. He got to constantly remind him, hey, man, the appointment's at 4 o'clock. I need you to show up at least 3:45. Being early is on time. Being on time is late. You have to be reliable. And it's something simple as your children taking the trash out. Be reliable. Today is trash day. Let's execute sanitation operations. That's being reliable. That's it, being at work. Your boss say, hey, I need these slides at 5 o'clock. Do you start working on the slides at 5? Be reliable. Hey, I won't be able to make it in tomorrow. Hey, can you conduct that pre-brief for me? Being reliable. Got you. I'm here. What do you need? What do you need me to do? Hey, I'll come in Saturday if I got to. How can we make this situation better? Now, sometimes I've been guilty of this, and I've seen this happen to myself and others. Sometimes you get taken advantage of when you are the one that's executing things. Because people say, well, shoot, he'd do it. Shoot, she'll do it. We all go through that. So what do you do now? Say, bump this? Bump that. They ain't counting on me no more. You have to be reliable because everybody's watching. Your seniors, your peers, your subordinates. They're looking at you. You may not see it, but they're looking at you. Is he a complainer? Is she a complainer? They always here. You can count on them. There's nothing better in life knowing that someone is counting on you. For so many years, whether I was deployed at an army school or a rotation, exercise or whatever, my wife will have to halt her career, halt her education to ensure our children were good to go, whether it's school, sports, after school activities or whatever. And I knew that I married a reliable person to ensure everything was taken care of as it relates to the home, bills, car notes, mortgage, whatever. Again, she put her career on the line, put her education on the line many times to ensure that. So what is that? Why am I telling you all this? It's reliability. Marrying somebody that's reliable. Now that I'm retired and my wife is working, I have to be reliable. I can't just sit at home all day and play Madden and the mortgage ain't paid. All the electricity ain't paid. Oh, we ain't got no groceries. Reliability. You have to be reliable. It goes hand in hand. And when you have multiple people in the house that's reliable, gosh, dog, you're freaking awesome. I'm saying all that. Why are you saying all that, Mr. Anderson? What I'm saying is reliability is key. It's critical to be reliable. It's a good feeling when someone relies on you. I used to see it all the time. Command sergeant majors I served with. Battalion commanders, brigade commanders. Hey, man, so I'm glad you was there. When I was a staff sergeant, hey, Staff Sergeant Anderson, man, I'm glad you was there. Sergeant First Class Anderson, I appreciate that, man. I can count on you. That's a freaking great feeling, ladies and gentlemen. And you guys are in that capacity as well. If you're a teacher, you're a plumber, you're a doctor, soccer coach, track coach, whatever, janitorial, whatever you're doing, it feels good to be reliable. It feels good for someone to say, appreciate it. I am so glad you're here. Man, I feel better now that you're here. We all go through that. So in order for us to showcase our phoenix, we have to show acts of kindness to yourself and to others, right? We have to have a prosperous mindset. And it's not about the money, just being thankful for the situation that we're in, right? And being reliable, on time, on target, being there, not only for yourself, being there for others. Man, I'm glad you're here. I can count on you. That is a freaking great feeling. It's an awesome feeling. For someone to say, man, I'm glad you were here. That's goosebumps, man. I'm having flashbacks right now. But I'm telling you, such a great feeling. Great feeling. We'll close this episode out. Again, we talked about how to showcase your phoenix. Achievable in 3 methods. Again, just to back it up here. The body represents kindness. The wings represents prosperity. And the head represents reliability. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been episode 125. I appreciate you guys tuning in. Throughout the episodes, you see the whole LinkedIn, the daggone YouTube, the TikTok, the Instagram, the Facebooks, all that. Please continue to support all my new subscribers. Thank you. All my new followers on all the social media platforms. Appreciate it. Hope you guys have a great Monday. Be better today than you was yesterday. But make sure your Tuesday is better than your Monday. Your Wednesday is better than your Tuesday. Your Thursday is better than your Wednesday. Your Friday is better than your Thursday. And it just keeps going on and on. Remember, be kind, have a prosperous mindset, and be reliable. Let's say it all together. Trust and believe. Until next time, let's do it again. Trust and believe.